So go ahead, Congressman, respond to your fellow Texan.
Well, first of all, that is the very reason why I'm supporting the president. It is because he has narrowed his authority to deal with individuals who are citizen children, to allow their parents to stay and not see them ripped away from their homes and leaving 5-year-olds and 2-year-olds. He is, in fact, increasing the salaries of ICE officers and making them equal to other federal law enforcement officers. He is establishing task forces for border security. So I think if Senator Cornyn, who I know means well, will read what the president's done, he will understand why it is not 11 million. As it relates to those who are standing in line, I am in agreement that they are important people. They have stood in line, and this does not interfere with any of these individuals who are standing in line for green cards, and they're standing in line for citizenship, and they will continue to be processed. What the president is trying to do is what I said, humanitarian relief, and he made it very clear. As soon as Congress acts, he will vacate this executive order. My plea to the Speaker is not to fight the president tooth and nail, but to do what he promised to do at the beginning of the president's second term, and that is to put immigration reform on the floor of the House in whatever manner it may be. Let us vote on it, go to conference, and pass laws that the American people can be proud of.
All right. We got to go, but one quick final question. The 600,000 Dreamers, as they're called, a couple of years ago, the president signed an executive order allowing them to basically stay here. These are the young kids who have grown up in the United States. But this new executive order apparently is not going to allow their parents to come out and openly and stay in the United States. They're still going to be illegal residents of the United States. Are you okay with keeping these families separate?
It gives Dreamers 3 years, which is also something positive, but I am a wolf, and the reason is because it keeps in line with the president's commitment of accountability. He wants to be held accountable. He wants to make sure the American people know that he is not extending his authority. And in this instance, these children are not citizens, as citizen children are, which he is working on those families. And we understand that there are limits that you can do through an executive order. You cannot change the law. The president is not changing the law. He's simply extending an olive branch to the Republicans and to America, showing that he has a compassion and the ability to be responding to the cry of so many. I think he is doing the right thing. I'm excited about it, and I feel confident knowing that he is operating under Article 2 authority in the Constitution. I'd ask my colleagues to read it, but more importantly, I'd ask my colleagues to walk amongst the many immigrant families that I have done, touch them, and understand that they're not here to be criminals. They're not here to do wrong, of which none of those will be allowed in under this process. They're simply here to be good Americans. Let's get them started in the right way.